Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network and Armorama.com, and welcome to another episode of Cracking the Box. Today we've got in from Zvezda a brand new release of their Panzer Kampfwagen 5 Panther Ausf.D. This one is kit number 3678. It is a new mold as far as I'm aware. I don't know if you've been following Zvezda, but their newer releases are definitely head and shoulders above some of their older kits. We're going to take a look at this one. First, we're going to have to get into the box, which is sometimes difficult. And you can see this one got rather badly beat up on the way to us. I don't know what it is about Russian, former Soviet country areas, but even to some degree, our friends in Czechoslovakia and such. But they don't have sturdy boxes over there. I don't know what it is. This one was sent in this box with brown paper around it, and I guess that's just the way they're used to doing things over there. Obviously, most of our other vendors send things in boxes. I don't mean to call you guys out for this practice, but if you want your box to survive in better condition than this by shipping it overseas, I think you need to put it in another box with potentially something around it. Just saying. That goes to, again, our friends at Plus Model. They send things in boxes, but their boxes are also, sometimes I get those boxes and they just barely have survived, or haven't survived actually, and they've actually been sealed back up and such. But yeah, your boxes, your cardboard, not so good. Now, the reason they'd sent it this way, though, and the reason that Zvezda does it this way is because, guess what? It's in another box, which is nice. But this box, again, is the kind of cardboard they ship a lot of their boxes in. Not very thick. It's very thin. But it did make it, and I do believe it's probably not going to be damaged. We'll see, actually, because this is the first time I'm opening it, obviously. All right, so inside we have the lower hull, which is all on its own here. And I'm seeing some signs of some scuffing, but I don't think there's any actual damage to the surface there. Maybe a little sanding would get that out. Detail looks good. Again, some kind of scuff marks here. But this is a 367-A, so 3678, I'm sorry, -A, so new release 2014 stamped. Here's some decals and some clear plastic for the commander's hatches and some other lenses and so forth. We'll take a look at the instructions in a sec. You can see it has individual track links. I guess we can look at those real quick just to see what they're like. I believe they are a multi-piece process by looking at the parts anyways. Interesting plastic bags. They have like a kind of a satin finish plastic bag here. Probably a bit nicer on the parts, maybe. All right, so just looking at one of these. It looks like they're interleaving individual tracks, but with also some attachment piece, I'm guessing, that goes in the middle, probably between the two tracks. Maybe it's mimicking what the actual tracks used in real life. But obviously, quite a few of these. There's 4 of these sets, and quite a few tracks on each one. So then we've got the... Now, this is an upgrade, by the way. I do want to congratulate Zvezda, because in past kits, not their better kits, but their older releases don't usually have... The plastic is just in the box. There's no bags. So the fact they're using bags now is nice. So congrats on that. Large sprues here. The upper deck of the Panther looks good. Again, kind of some odd kind of grazing, I guess you'd call it. Not sure. There's no actual like damage to the plastic or anything. It's just kind of visible. I'm not sure I can get it on camera, but I'll see if I can take one. There will be photos at the end of this. So, quite a few connection points on the back here, and then just the 2 on each side, or actually 4 on this side and 2 on this side. Looks like those will all detach fairly well. Some bits like the underside venting and fans, which I'm assuming connect underside. That's an interesting way to do it. And then some of the kind of side fender under armor and so forth is here. The back storage and the front fenders are here. Looking at the thickness, these fenders look pretty good. They're very thin. I'll try to get maybe a shot of that again if the video camera doesn't capture it, which it probably won't. But it looks good. There's the front housings here also look nice for the drive gear. And then we have the turret. I can see this plastic piece actually broke, but it looks fine. And there looks like some nice weld detail here. Different the mantlets. Thought there were different mantlets, but no, there's just the one. The gun is in 2 sides, or half and half. You know, this is decent production. It looks good. I don't see any. There's no flash. There's nothing, you know, really to make this look like it's at all a older release. So it definitely looks like a newer production systems. I'm not seeing anything overly highly complex or slide moldy, that type of thing. But it definitely looks good from that standpoint. So they chose to do an interesting front armor. I don't know if you noticed that, but on the front of the hull there, this piece is going to go into this. So this piece actually fits in here to finish out the front armor with additional detail. Obviously, it goes in the front. Not sure why they did that. Maybe for a versioning difference, so they could do a different version with a different front piece at some point. But you know, this all looks good, and we'll open up the last one here. As I was saying, there will be photos at the end of this to show you close up the plastic detail and so forth. And then this kit will be available for a further build review or project use. So if you're interested in that, you can always take a look at our sample sheet and see if it's still available. Road wheels. Now I'm seeing a little bit of flash. Like there's a piece of flash just, you know, kind of barely on there. But it's not, you know, nothing that's actually connected to any parts in any serious way. Road wheel detail looks pretty good. Can't really attest to the accuracy of the kit. Hopefully Zvezda did their homework on that, and it's basically the right proportions and details and so forth. But from a plastic standpoint, it looks good. Let's go ahead and show you some photos of these parts up close, and we'll come back. All right, well, I'd like to again thank the fine folks at Zvezda for sending us this new kit of theirs, this new release, the Panther 5, Panzer Kampfwagen 5 Ausf.D. And again, just if you have any comments or suggestions about this video, or either the kit or how we made the video, or whatever feedback you'd like to give us, we appreciate that. You can put it in the comments section below, as well as rating the video. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up. If you have any other input, please let us know, and we'll see you next time on Cracking the Box. Thanks for watching.